Oh, this is that busy time of year in everyone's neighborhoods where homeowners are having projects done. They're looking to get their houses ready for spring and the summer to follow. So no doubt Jamie Brenneman probably is in your neck of the woods these days. He, of course, has Chatt Exteriors. Good to see you back on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I'm surprised you even have time to come here today. This must be your very busy season.
Yes, we're going. Yeah.
So usually, of late anyway, Jamie, when you've been here, we've talked a lot about decks and outdoor living areas and the different flooring options for that. But this is a time of year where roofs are going on and siding is going on. So you brought with you a couple of different options.
Yeah, so we have the hardy plank siding, which is basically the best siding that is in the world. And so it gives you the look of wood, but it's fiber cement. So it holds paint extremely well. It will be there for 50 plus years. So you know, once you put it on there, you forget it. Pressure wash it every couple of years. It comes pre-painted, or you can get it primed and then paint it afterwards. And then, you know, you can change the color. But because with some sidings, you know, you put it on, you can't change the color of it. You have to replace it to do that. So with this, if you want to change it 5, 10, 15 years later, you can change the paint colors and go on.
So I want to ask you something. You mentioned it's going to hold its own for about 50 years. Does it ever crack? Will you ever see anything where there's some planks that need to be kind of remedied at all?
Sometimes if you were to hit it with a rock just right, I mean, or if, you know, I've had people that have, you know, whose sons or daughters who's hit it with a baseball bat or something. you know, we all have kids and they do some crazy things sometimes. So, but for the most part, I mean, it's, you know, it can take hail damage. It can take, you know, you know, it's resistant to termites, you know, woodpeckers and things like that. They don't like that. So
that's a big one, resistant to termites.
Oh yeah. So you don't have to worry about that with this. I mean, that's a big advantage of this. But, you know, occasionally you'll have some kids that do some crazy things that will. I've had the phone call of, hey, my son just did this.
It's always the son. Poor boys.
It always is.
So every time you're on with me, I talk about your social media. I think it's fun to watch these transformations that you put out. But people have, one of the things that you pride yourself on, I think this is fair to say, is that you bring out the character of the home. You don't have a formula that you go in with, you take a look at the home. So with this hardy plank, you love it too, I guess, because it comes in different styles, if you will, for you to be able to do just that.
Yeah, so a lot of people, you know, will say, hey, I want a traditional lap siding, but then we also have,
we just saw.
Yes, which is what we just saw. Yep, and then we have a board and batten, which is what we're looking at right here, you know, is a vertical siding. So some people will have it different colors, or we can have a more monochrome look on it. And so you have shake. So a lot of times we can design it and we can put it in our software and say, okay, look, this is what you've asked for, which is all lap siding. Let me show you something a little different to give you just a glimpse of what we suggest. And it would be like, okay, we're going to do this here and add a touch of this here and really style it and really personalize it. You know, or you may say, hey, I don't like that. I want it all lap siding, and that's perfectly fine.
Now, okay, this house that we're looking at, that was the same house and you just painted it? Is that what we saw?
No, we put all new siding on it. Yeah, so a lot of these are, you know, this one went from cedar shake to all, you know, and the thing with cedar shake is you have the woodpeckers, you have the termites, you have all the problems with wood not holding paint, and then we can come in and put all hardy siding on it, and then it's basically maintenance free. You just pressure wash it, you know, every couple of years and you're good.
That's amazing. So when you were talking about the program that you have where you can show people the different visuals, your showroom is really something. So I know very often people will say that kind of your home is our office, but you like people to come to your showroom.
Yeah, because it really gives you, you know, because we can show you what a little sample piece looks like, you know, and it's, you know, 4 inches, you know, but when you come in and look at, you know, all the colors on a wall and they're all they showed them lap siding, it shows board and batten, it shows shake. You can really get a good visualize of what it's going to look like, because it's a one-stop shop, so we can show you, okay, this is what the shutters look like, this is what the trim looks like, this is what the decking looks like, this is what the rails look like. So you can really take a good look at everything.
Do you also, because you do this all day, every day, so if you were showing me my house in a different transformed way, I might take a look at the first image you showed me and go, oh wow, I love that.
Yeah.
But then will you say, okay, great, but take a look at this corner. Do you see what I did here? Like, do you point out for people the little details?
Oh yeah, yeah. So we're big on details. You know, we try to make sure every detail is really focused on and really highlighted, and we want to show you and we walk you through all that and say, okay, hey, this is what I want to do with this window trim.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this detail and this detail to give it some personalized look to the house.
Right.
Or hey, I'm going to put this up here above the garage, or this above the door, or this above, you know, really just say, hey, we're going to take this from, okay, this is the plain, you know, no frills kind of look, and now we're going to elevate it a little bit more to give it a personalized look.
Yeah, because you really, unless you've done this often before, you need that guidance.
Yeah, because I mean, the average person doesn't know. I mean, when we tell them what things are, and they're like, I have no idea what that is. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to show you what that means. And it says it means adding this here and adds this here.
It's why you keep seeing that best of the best logo pop up there on those pictures. So Chattanooga Exteriors is the name of the business. I know you know about them. 805-3800. Can they book appointments online?
Yes. Yep. ChattanoogaExteriors.com. Go to the contact page and get your information in there, and we'll be in touch.
Great to see you.
Good to see you.